All right, in today's video we got, I wasn't even aware this was a thing, bro. Symba responds to J. Cole's scathing diss, man. Shit. Video by Siningo TV. All right. Yeah, what the hell is going on with fucking Symba and J. Cole, bro? I didn't even know that they had issues or whatever like that, but apparently I was just looking around. I guess Symba had a song or a diss about J. Cole's apology. So let's see what this is about. Yo, to be frank, bro, I'm about to actually dive in and check out this J. Cole mixtape. I'm just really waiting for the fall off, so I'm about to check this out though, because I keep seeing this shit making the rounds, and J. Cole be rapping his ass off, bro. Like, yeah, hey, disclaimer, man. J. Cole be rapping his ass off. Like, I don't give a fuck about that apology, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the moment, yes, I feel like he should have stood up and did what he had to do, but now it's time for the rapping shit. So let's get into this.
Cole gave up his spot now. Can't say you top 5 if you scared to be hostile.
Symba thinks a recent freestyle from J. Cole included a shot in his direction, and he's already gearing up to reply. The occasion followed Cole's release of several unexpected freestyles earlier this week, including Birthday Blizzard 26, one of which had lyrics that immediately went viral on social media. Cole made reference to young Symba in the song when discussing musicians who criticize him, claiming that the only thing they ought to say is that he's like a father figure.
Stop bothering me, young Symba. Some niggas threw some hate my way, but only thing that they should say is, Cole, you like a father to me.
Some listeners
I didn't even catch that because wow. Let me sit up in this chair. Shit, I didn't even catch that because J. Cole has the whole Symba theme throughout his career. Does he still do that with the young Symba, grown Symba? Or maybe it was his earlier days of his career. So I just thought it was just a play on words from that. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't even catch that. Wow. And for the people, the fans of Symba, could y'all let me know, man? Like, what is it with Symba? Why? Because he's a good rapper. He's really good. He's really good at rapping and stuff. Why is that not translating to him being like a bigger figure in hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like a more prevalent name in hip hop, a star at this point, right? Like, fans of Symba, let me know, man, because every time I hear him, it's the freestyles that come across where I see on my timeline where he's at like a radio station or something like that, freestyling and shit. But all right, I didn't catch that line.
It is classic wordplay and pointed out Cole's career-long tendency to make parallels to The Lion King, but Symba thought it was a jab at him, especially considering their shared past.
I remember feeling your pain when you let Nas down, but you didn't let Boz down and Cos down. You didn't let the squad down.
You don't think you didn't let Nas down, you let Boss down was not a diss, right?
See, I'm from the Bay Area, man. You know, in California, we joke a little aggressive.
Okay.
So we were having a conversation in the studio when it happened, and I think we all were a bit upset because at the end of the day, we all look at Cole like one of the God MCs, and we wanted to see him engage in that battle. And being of the culture, someone who grew up on Smack DVDs, someone who grew up on battle rap, someone who grew up on watching Backstage. You know, I was always taught as a rapper, you were supposed to be prepared for war.
Yeah, I get that from where he's coming from. I honestly get that from the perspective of an up and coming artist, hungry. You could see the hunger in Symba though. Like, you can hear it every time he rap. That's one thing I don't take from him. He's hungry, bro. He's hungry as fuck. So at this stage in his career, he definitely wants to engage. Ain't no question about that. You feel what I'm saying? So I can definitely understand his perspective on this matter. So he was looking up, you know, he's somebody he looked up to is J. Cole, and he's like, man, what the fuck, man? Like, he feel like you kind of let him down. So in his bars, he had to say, you let Cos down, you let Boss down, you let the squad down. Bro, he's kind of like speaking from like, yo, you let me down, you know? I don't know if that was one of the bars that he said in the song, but I feel like that's where that perspective comes. Him as somebody who's trying to, you know, put his stamp in the game as a lyricist, as you know what I'm saying, somebody who would battle right now to show who he is. I feel like he was let down by that moment, and rightfully so. I get it. I get that, man.
when he backed out, it wasn't something that I was used to seeing. And as a rapper who loves to rap, I went in this booth and rapped about it. And I think it came off in a way to where I was dissing him, but it was really just reporting what was going on.
Yeah, you're just a journalist reporting news. I did love the freestyle. I think he went crazy, but that goes without saying. Now, I know you just said he's a god MC, and I think we can all agree in that. But he said he said specifically, Symba, don't call me a god MC, call me your father.
Yeah, he called me. I think he's more like a cousin than a father, but we'll get to that pretty soon. But I will say this. I took that as a sign of respect.
Yeah.
For him to mention me, for him to take the time to address that is all we kind of ask for in hip hop.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, that good for you. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I didn't know that he was addressing him though. Like I said, that went over smooth over my head. That's the only fucking track I've heard so far. I know I react to hip hop. I should have already listened to this. I'm just waiting for the fall off on Friday. I'm definitely gonna check that out though. But yeah, that went over my head, and it's bringing attention to him. That's good for him. That brings him more visibility. That Young Symba line, I swear to God, I thought that was a reference to J. Cole's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the use of that Symba thing he's been doing his whole career. You feel me?
I mean, that's what the sport is about. It's about addressing things that was said. So I appreciate the respect of that, but you're not my father. My father shot at police. He don't duck smoke.
Okay,
we'll talk about that.
Okay.
I hear you. I just want to paint a picture in here. Maul has moved the microphone. We're podcasting, and Maul doesn't have a mic.
Maul, you running?
No.
That's why he got dissed too.
You not running?
No.
All the shit you didn't talk, Maul.
No.
Wait,
I'm never.
If anybody did J. Cole, it was Maul.
I'm letting you speak for me right now.
Nah, shout out to J. Cole, bro. Shout out to the project. I'm excited to hear what he got cooking up on the 6th of February. We all been waiting for the fall off, but we're not going to let that slide, Cole. I will see everybody in February.
Yes,
The
sir.
Dreamville founders withdrawal.
Hey, listen. Hey, as a hip hop fan, this is all we can ask for. You know, mutual respect. But hey, listen, graduated Symba. Graduated Symba. Young Symba. He said, listen, Cole. Once I hear what after the fall off, nigga, I got some bars for you. I'm not mad at that at all. Listen, Symba, go ahead and do your thing. Listen. Hey, I would love to see this. You know what I'm saying? Get me more hip to Symba. Y'all let me know some Symba songs, man, in the comments, bro. Y'all let me know. You feel me? Symba, go ahead, do your thing, bro. You feel like Cole said something about you? Listen, I'm a big fan of Cole, but I also love when I see a young artist that could rap, that's trying to get his stripes in the game. Do your motherfucking thing. You see what he did? He said, yo, respect to Cole, shout out Cole, but hey, listen, don't think that we ain't letting that slide, bro. Respect.
High-profile rap feud with Kendrick Lamar in 2024 prompted the California rapper to earlier insult Cole. During a call-in interview on the Rory and Mal podcast, Symba discussed the matter and expressed his belief that Cole's lyric was deliberate. Symba said he respected Cole despite the competitive spirit and said he was excited to hear Cole's next project, The Fall Off. He also made it apparent that he would not take the...
Yeah, man, listen. I'm excited. When is it? February 6th? 2/6, right? I'm excited. I feel like this album is going to shake up a lot. It's going to wake up the game a little bit. We need the game to be woken up a little bit, man. First time hip-hop wasn't on the charts. I mean, in the top 40 in like the last 30 years. We need this. Hey, Friday, listen, I'm tuning in for the fall off. And I'm tuning in for Symba's response as well. Symba, do your thing, man. I don't see nothing wrong with this. It wasn't disrespectful. He kept it respectful. He paid homage to the legend, which I'm sure he got a lot of his inspiration from. I'm here for it, bro. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe if you call the vibe. To the next time, we out here.